Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. As always, y'all know how we got to start off. Got to make sure that y'all hear me. So, those of you who fall up in the bidding, let me know that you can hear me and let me know how the video is showing. We had a couple of glitches yesterday, but I think the show still did pretty well. All right. So, it look like everything going smooth right now. So, y'all just let me know if y'all can hear me and let me know how the video is rolling and we get this party started. All right. And on top of that, I can't make this long because I got to go to work after a while. So I'm trying to make this quick as possible. All right. All right. All right. So let me get some shout outs who I see in my chat room. My cousin in the building. What a Cuzzo Thorns in the building. What up, Evelyn? Pretty Sausalito, Sandy, Brian Arger. What's going on? Georgia Argy, Joyce, Spencer, Gypsy Star Girl. Good morning, good morning. Auntie Nisi, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, enough with the fake voice. Now we finna dig into this bitch real quick because I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Maybe I don't know if I heard this in the past, but I told y'all something was phoning by Brittany, and thanks to Helen, I don't know if she's in the chat room right now. She sent me something this morning, and I was just like, I think I've done this before. She said, no, you need to hear this because you were here in this clip that Brittany did cover up for this dude because he didn't want to go to jail, and she didn't want to see him go to jail. How ironic. And this man did something to your child. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crystal Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, everybody, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Oh, what is this up here? I need to get rid of that. What is that right there? I don't need that right there, so let me move that out the way. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little slight update again about this story, So now, after what we're going to hear today, now this woman will get in trouble after this, then I don't know what's going to happen. Alani James said, I actually knew this. I kind of knew it too, but, I had to hear it from my damn self, and I heard it for myself. And this woman crazy as hell, all right? So, again, we know that Derion got 40 years, but they going to say something about he probably going to do the whole 40 years because he already did some time in jail already, so that's probably going to get cut short. But when I heard this, and again, Helen, thank you for sending me this. When I heard it, I was like, man, hell no. I mean, I knew it, but I don't recall ever hearing anybody saying on the news that this woman admitted to covering up for this man. So we're gonna talk about that for a little bit. And something else supposed to came out as well about the timeline, some shit like that. But then, I ain't gonna waste too much time talking, y'all. Let's just listen to this shit, because this is quite disturbing. Let's go.
The death of Maleah Davis. The 4-year-old's disappearance captivated the nation 2 years ago. Her remains were eventually discovered in a trash bag on an Arkansas highway. Now the man arrested.
And that's another thing I want y'all to hear. The nation, this baby captured the nation heart, but it didn't capture the heart of Derion and Brittany. And Brittany's her mom. So how's us as the public careful more to your child than you and this fool that you jumping up and down on his dick on? I don't get this shit. But we as the nation care more about your child. It's a motherfucker ridiculous. It is.
Arrested in connection to her death, has learned his fate. Derion Vence was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Our Taisha Walker's live now in Southwest Houston with an update on today's announcement. Taisha.
Lauren, a judge sentenced Vence to 40 years for injury to a child and 20 years for tampering with the body of a corpse. That's a total of 60 years, but because those two prison sentences will be served at the same time, he'll only serve 40 years behind bars, time some say isn't long enough. Derion Vence will spend 40 years in prison. Today, the 28-year-old pleaded guilty to tampering with a corpse and injury to a child in relation to the death of 4-year-old Maleah Davis, 2 years to the month. Vence was dating Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowen.
What he did to that beautiful...
Was dating Maleah Davis, 2 years to the month. Vence was dating...
Look at this fool. Look at that fool right there. Straight up grade A asshole. Straight up grade A asshole. And I remember when I first touched this story, and I want to say it was Ikemel. Shout out to Ikemel. He was one of the ones that covered this story. And he had showed me a video, which was his video showing she was cool as hell before the camera started rolling. As soon as the camera started rolling, this is what the fuck she do right here. I don't use this word. You know, I'm not going to say I hate this woman. I don't know if it's safe to say that or not, but she a piece of shit. I'll just say that. She a piece of shit.
Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowen.
What he did to that beautiful angel, young Maleah Davis, 40 years does not equal what she suffered and what she went through.
Quanell X says Vence confessed to him 2 years ago that he hurt Maleah.
And I still want to know, how did Derion Vence come up with all these lies? But when he met Quanell, all of a sudden he tell the truth. I'm still kind of iffy about that. So you meet Quanell, you tell Quanell the truth, but the media get all these fucking lies.
He got angry at Brittany, and when the baby kept asking him about Brittany, he struck Maleah in the head. He punched her in the head.
Ain't that what Terrell Rose did to Amari? Don't they sound like the same thing? But the only thing about Amari allegedly supposed to have peed on himself, and he got mad and punched that young man, multiple times. Now, I'm hearing this for the first time because I don't think I ever heard why he did it. But he mad at Brittany, I guess, because she went out of town. The same thing. He didn't want her to go out of town. She goes out of town. He gets mad. The baby asks him about her mama because she didn't want to take her daughter to do whatever the fuck she want to do, which I think she was going to see her mama too, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me from the chat room. I think Brittany was going to meet her mom. And you left your child with this man. He gets mad at you for whatever the fuck he got mad at you about, and he took it out on your child. So again, if this does not tell y'all, when y'all messing with crazy females and dudes, stop leaving your damn child with them after y'all just got to arguing. That's the stupidest shit that you could ever do. If y'all arguing, take your damn child with you, because if the son of a bitch can't get to you, he's going to harm your damn child. So I hope everybody who's listening to this, you get it to your thick ass skull. When these women and these men get mad at you, if they can't fuck you up, they're going to fuck your child up. Y'all better take heed to this shit. All right? Seriously. If it ain't the biological dad, don't you leave your damn child with some damn fool. If it ain't the biological mom, don't you leave your child with some damn sucker ass woman. This is a prime example right here. What this man just said. Let's play it again.
He got angry at Brittany, and when the baby kept asking him about Brittany, he struck Maleah in the head. He punched her in the head. When she fell, she began to convulse, I believe having a seizure, and she was bleeding from her ears. And
I know what Amari is. I call him a young man. I call all these children young men, young women. I know exactly what he is. That's how I use it, all right? I call them young men and young women because when they grow up, that's what they're going to be, young men, young women. That's what I call them.
From her nose, And at that point is where he strangled the beautiful young baby. He killed her.
A surveillance photo showed Vence hauling a laundry basket and trash bag near his Southwest Houston apartment. We later learned that was Maleah's body, which was dumped off of an Arkansas road. Vence initially told investigators Maleah was kidnapped by unknown men, but Quanell X got him to reveal the location of Maleah's body.
Because of the decomposition of the body and how long her body had been out in that field and the elements, the medical examiner's office never would have been able to prove with science to a T the actual cause of death.
Quanell X says Maleah's mother knew about prior abuse to Maleah by Vence.
Did you help cover it up? And she started crying. And she said, yes, he didn't want to go to jail, and I didn't want to see him go to jail.
Both Quanell X and a cousin of Maleah's on her dad's side that I spoke with earlier today say they'll never truly have justice for Maleah until they say Maleah's mother, Brittany, serves time behind bars for her role. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.
He didn't want to go to jail. Of course, he didn't want to go to jail. I mean, that's obvious. He didn't want to go to jail because that's why he lied, because he didn't want to go to jail. So that was obvious right there. But the fact that you said you didn't want to go to jail, you know, I mean, I would say that's surprising. But I guess what's so surprising about it, you know, what is so surprising about it? Again, like I said earlier, y'all, I mean, this should wake up anybody, the young generation and the older generation. This should wake up anybody. Out there hearing that right there, this should wake up anybody. A mad, significant other mad at you, and you run off and leave your child with the significant other, knowing this person mad at you, knowing that y'all arguing about whatever y'all arguing about, and you comfortable enough to leave your child with somebody else. That is insane. That is insane. And there really ain't no words to express none of this. There's no words to fix this problem. Nothing we can do to fix the problem because it's going to continue to exist. But like I said in my last stream when I covered this, I just find it amazing that a lot of women walk free of this, while us men get locked behind bars. A lot of women walk free while the man gets in trouble, walk behind bars. I mean, yeah, while they walking free and we are behind the bars and we letting them live while we suffer. All right. So, I don't know how much Derion knows, or is he going to release any information to put Brittany behind bars too? Or maybe he just letting her live. I don't know. Only he can come out and say, hey, well, Brittany had more to do with this than what y'all think she does. But he hasn't come out and said it yet. But if he do know, maybe due time he will come out and say it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just sad. It shit just sad all over, man. But well, before we go on further, I want to address this real quick, because I had quite a few people that come to me, and I guess y'all got a problem with me calling children young men and young women, and I don't know what y'all problem is with that. I mean, what y'all want me to call them, little bastards? I mean, what do y'all want me to call them? Because when I was growing up, my grandma used to say it to me all the time, young man. And other people used to say it to me, young man. They used to say it to me. So I don't know, why do y'all feel some type of way by us addressing young girls and boys as young men and ladies. Why do we have to wait till they get a certain age to call them a young man and young lady? Why we got to wait for that? Well, you can get them that praise now. Because if I had a biological child, I would call him a young man. That's my young man right there. But y'all ain't never got a problem. You hear some men call their son a young homie. All right? Y'all don't have a problem. Y'all hear some girls call their daughters they little bitch or little mini me or something like that. But there's a problem when we call them young men and young women. I don't understand that. I really don't. You know, I really don't. And my cousin can tell you, grandma called us that all the time, young men and young women. So I don't see what the problem with that is, you know. And I'm saying with that too, I'm not going to keep arguing with y'all about that. You know what I mean? You can call them children all you want to, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But what's wrong with me addressing them as young men and young women? I don't get that. I really don't. Especially when it's not disrespect. It's not disrespect at all. It's not disrespect. I get it if I were disrespecting them, but I'm not. You would think somebody would be proud that somebody would look at your child and say, hey, that's a handsome young man you got. Hey, that's a pretty young lady you got. You think somebody would be like, man, he respects my children. That's what's up. But then again, I guess I forget. We in the 2000s now. We can't do that no more. We got to be politically correct now. We got to be politically correct now. So I'm going to say this while I do this show. For all of you who are upset that I called a young man and young lady, I don't do this much, but I'm going to do it today. I apologize if I offend y'all. Seriously, I apologize. And see, and this is why I tell a lot of y'all, if y'all want to be content creators, be ready when y'all do this, because you're going to have people that will come in and just make what they call it a molehill into a mountain. And it's not even as serious. It's not even as serious. I'm telling y'all, if some of y'all was to go to my comment section through a lot of these videos that I do, you can see the dumb arguments that I be having with people. The arguments that they come in with. And I'll just be like, you know, is it really that serious? Is it really that serious that we're going to argue about this? Is it really that serious? Did I really say something that wrong that we have to argue about it? Is it really that damn serious? So you want to be a content creator, y'all, I mean, you're going to have to take the good and you're going to have to take the bad with it. Okay? All right? You're going to take the good, you're going to take the bad with it. Anyway, let me get some shout outs, man, for I continue with the show. Hella, you made, I see you. You see it. Miss K Anna, what's going on? Lady Rose Supreme, hey, babe, where you been? How you doing, my love? What's going on? Sandy, hey, Pride Glamour, you a glamour, you know, you a glamour. And then go my cousin. Yes, grandma did. Rose Lee Chandler was my grandmother. She called us young men and young women, especially if we get our ass whooped a lot of times. She called us young man and young woman. Hey, young man, you better go sit your ass down. Hey, young man, you better get your ass whooped. Hey, young man, you did good in school. Glad to hear what's going on. Evelyn, I think I might have speak to you before. Okay. I think I spoke to everybody else. If I didn't, my bad. But yeah, man, you know, the arguments that I have with people, man, you know, it's crazy as hell, man. It's really crazy. Slaying Demon, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, here, man. Hit that thumbs up. And let's continue. So we heard that now. So now, according to Cornell, he asked Brittany, did you cover up for this man? She broke down crying and said yes. Now, I'm going to look on the other side of that fence with him because a lot of people have problems with him. They say he's a liar. And this, that, and there. I don't know. I don't know the man, but I would say this. If he was boots on the ground and he was able to get this man to confess, you know, I mean, shit, he did more than what I did. He did more than what anybody else who covered this story did. He got a confession out of this man. All right? So, I don't know. But the last thing I want to bring up is they brought up something about the timeline events of what happened to this child. And I don't even know why they put this out, because I think they already did all this. This is just something that we'd have missed, but let's have a listen.
Maleah Davis captured people's hearts across the country, and it's a story we've been following closely ever since. Sherman Chow now walks us through a timeline of how this tragic case unfolded.
The last time police know Maleah was seen alive was on April 30th, 2019. A neighbor's surveillance camera captured her and her stepfather, Derion Vence, outside their apartment. 4 days later, police say that same camera caught him leaving with a laundry basket and a trash bag. The next day, HPD was notified that Maleah Davis was missing. Vence reported he was attacked and the 4-year-old kidnapped. On May 11, 2019, police arrested Vence for tampering with evidence, namely a human corpse. He reportedly refused to cooperate with detectives. Then, more than 2 weeks later, 300 miles away in Arkansas, a crew picking up litter found a suspicious black garbage bag. They thought it was an animal, so a supervisor told them to leave it. May 31st, 2019, we're told Quanell X did what no one else could. He reportedly got Derion Vence to say where Maleah's body was. That afternoon, the remains were found in Arkansas and flown back to Houston. On June 3rd, 2019, the medical examiners made a positive identification. They confirmed Maleah Davis had officially been found.
Now, we have a special section on our website dedicated to Maleah Davis and the investigation into her death. Everything from memorials to dedications and court updates. To read more and take a look back, just head on over to KHU.com/Maleah Davis.
I don't know if I still got Brittany interviews in my computer or not, but looking at all this, it made me want to take a trip down memory lane and listen to some of her interviews. I had to check my computer to see if I still got my data, if I do. Again, you know, damn near the same scenario. Rocky said, I told y'all, I mean, some people don't like Quanell, so they don't like Quanell. But again, like I said, I mean, like him or not, you know, like I say, he did more than I did. He got the man to confess. He did more than I did, you know. So I say he did a lot on that one. He did a whole lot on that one. He got that man to confess. And I think he had his hand dipped in Maleah Davis' story. I don't know if he got them to confess to him. I think people just found out they full of shit. So I don't think he had anything to solve their case. He was just out there, but I don't think he solved their case. The public just knew they were full of shit on that one. Wrong with the big guns. What's going on? Tracy P, what's going on? Yeah. So now, I'm ignorant to the law. I don't know how the law works, but she claiming, well, it comes out now that she did cover for the man. So I don't know. Is that gonna be anything to incriminate her to get her locked up? But however, you covering for a killer, especially for your own child. I wish there was a law for your ass to automatically get locked up. But I want y'all to understand something too. Derion is not in there for murder. Y'all notice that? He's only in there for tampering with the body. or temporary evidence, whatever that shit called. That's what he in there for. They never put murder on him. All right? They never put murder on him. He's in there for tampering with evidence and whatever the other shit about the body they said. That's what he in there for. You know, so maybe that's why he only getting so many years he got. You know, so now you good, Rocky? What's going on? Selena Scott, what's going on? You good? So that's what he in there for. So if y'all were wondering why he probably got the time that he got, that's probably why. Because I don't think they just really put murder on him yet. But it may be coming. Now, again, we're looking at Brittany. We never know. Maybe they are looking into Brittany. You know, they just doing it silently. Same thing they probably doing with Taylor. They probably are looking at Taylor, but they doing it silently. You know, so you know, hey, I don't know. You said when they didn't charge him with murder, you had our hope for a Britt Bowen's conviction. Well, I don't know. I want to say, I hope it's all lost. You know, I mean, I think this, well, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna be looked at. It's just gonna be something that's remain to be seen. I don't know how to look at it. It's just something to remain to be seen. What's gonna happen to it? But we just have to sit back and wait. We just have to sit back and wait. Let's sit back and wait. Because again, like a lot of us said, and what Grandma and Granddad used to always tell us too, what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. So whatever Brittany Bowens did in the dark is going to come to the light. And this baby will get justice. She got partial justice right now, but she will get full justice. And I do believe in that. I do believe in that. This baby was born in 2015 and got killed 4 years later. 4 years later. This girl was still enjoying her life. Still enjoying her life. Doing things what a kid supposed to do. And you know what hurts me the most about her story? There was a video showing her with Derion Vence. They were saying happy birthday to her, and he was holding her in his arms. And when they got to singing happy birthday to her, she said like she was so happy. So apparently she loved that man. She really cared about that man. She loved that man. So there must be some things he was doing good for her to a point, because a child knows. All right, a child may be young, but they knows. They feel vibes. Why you think a lot of kids, when they see certain people, they run up to them, be all happy? A lot of times kids ask about other people because they like them, they happy. But then when they get around other people, they start acting all fittery and jittery and janky and stuff. Because there's a problem, they feel a bad vibe. Preach. They feel a bad vibe. But if you are good people, them children would love to see you all the time, to the point that they will ask about you. They ain't seen you in a while. They will ask about you. I had it done before, and it's a wonderful feeling when they do that. It's a wonderful feeling that they do that. But now, if you bring your child around somebody and they always crying and running and hiding, don't want to come out the room, then something up, right? Not necessarily saying they did something to your child, but, you know, children get bad vibes, just like pets. Some pets get a bad vibe about people and they don't come near them at all. They don't. And that's when I think a lot of people need to take into consideration. If your child is giving off a bad vibe on somebody, then it may not be a good idea to date that person. Amen? It might not be a good idea to date them. Because again, they can't date you and don't accept the package that come with it. They're going to have to accept the package. And if your child giving off a bad vibe, then that might not be a good idea. Unless y'all just want to be cut buddies. You know, y'all know what that term means. If you want to be cut buddies, you know, send my child out to grandma's house. We're going to do our thing. I got to get my child back. You know, that's all we're going to be, cut buddies. No relationship, no nothing, because my child ain't feeling you. Now, unless you want to do that, and I guess that's fine. But if y'all trying to be an item, you know what I'm saying, you probably need to check out your vibe with that child and that person. Preach. You check out that vibe. All right. Boo Brown said, I hope a witness pop up. I do too. I do too. Or Derion talks. I hope he do. So that's something y'all need to look at too. And I'm talking to men and women. Y'all need to look at that, man. Them kids know. Them kids getting advised, man, for real. Y'all better start brushing that stuff off. Y'all better start brushing it off. And them kids give you that bad vibe, man. You better send them right back out the door. Send them right back out the door. All right? All right? All right, guys. Well, that's my update for today. As always, stay tuned for more updates and for more stories. Have a safe day today. And if I don't get to do anything tonight or whatnot, please have a safe holiday tomorrow. And I will catch y'all next time. And keep sending them updates. I love it. Keep sending updates. I love it. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself and each other. And I love y'all. Peace.